Bitcoin, we start with 1 hour chart. Just I want to give a quick update. If you refer to my last analysis, since the price was exactly here, we mentioned since we get this sharp move, we can expect this one tend to a correction for one more drop. And even we mentioned we can expect the price retest the previous low, which is we have been looking for 63260. As we can see, the price drop and retest. It broke, but we see the rejection. All right. And that's why I mentioned if we want to look for buy, we have to wait for the correction here. And the only option is to put our entry above the top. Okay, that's mean for those traders, they put the entry above the top, they didn't get the trade. All right, that's why I mentioned the only way is this is how we can look for trade. If the price tag, then we can look for continuation. If not, and if you see the price is going to drop, we just let it go. Anyway, now we want to see what's the next. In this case, we start with the daily chart, and even based on daily chart, we mentioned we are going to get the correction similar to what we have here if the price couldn't break 67,500. And at this point, we're looking at this one as a flat. How deep this one can go, even we can expect the price retest this, the lowest price of this correction, which is somewhere around, if we put our line here, somewhere around 58K. Okay, that means we can expect this one even retest the 58K lowest price of this correction because we are looking for this one as a flat. Then how to look for trade? The only way is to look for trade based on lower time frame, based on 1 hour chart. If we see any reversal as a short move flag, we take it. If the price continue and drop, we just let it go. At this point, we are not looking for sell. All right. And if I move to forward chart, it is, I mean, similar explanation as what I explained based on daily. And this is what we have it. We're looking at this one as a flat. And even we can put our line here as a trend line, but we are not going to look for sell as a breakout of the trend line because I mentioned the price simply can retest or tag 58K. But the only thing is if we get any reversal for buy, we will take it. If the price couldn't break the trend line, any reversal as a flag, we take it. But if there is a breakout, we are not going to look for sell at this point because we don't see confirmation for the reversal based on higher time frame. And if I move to 1 hour chart, if you put this low and relative to the previous one, if I move to the MACD, we see we have a divergence and as well here, right? Now, the question is whether we should call this one as a ABC, and this is the start of the up move, or we can expect this one tend to flat and it still we will be within this downtrend. At this point, we can consider this one as a ABC, but the only question is we cannot put this one in relative to this. What we have here is really sharp, but this one is not as sharp as what we have here. That's why, because of this reason, we can expect this one turn to internal flat before we get the next move. All right, then which one we should look for? Whether we should wait for this option or we call this one ABC. The only thing is if we get any reversal, any flag from now, we will take it. We don't need to wait for the price to break the previous low. And right now we can adjust this one and we put it somewhere below this one. All right, that means somewhere around 62900. Okay, now we're looking at this, whether the price can break or not. That means we don't have any trade setup either for buy or sell. Let the price drop. If the price drop, if we see there is a breakout, we just let it go. If not, any reversal as a short move flag, we will take it. Can we consider this is the start of the up move and this is the only correction? The only option is to put our entry above the top. And we want the price tag, break, and continue as a short move. And with the breakout of the previous top, we start to manage it. Because I mentioned we have 3 waves, including divergence. There is a possibility that price can reverse from here. The only question is whether we can put this one in relative to this, because what we got here is really sharp. Okay, now, as I said, the only option is to put our entry above the top, but we should know that if the price tag we see is not moving, we are not going to keep the trade more than 2 hours, because if this one turned to flat, the next down move simply the price can break 62,900. Okay, in this case, we just follow the chart if I see any update. And for those traders, they want to get the trade from here. As I said, the only option is to put the entry above the top. Thanks.